Dearest love. It was a heated argument, and this customer was busy defending why he preferred to give his car to the uneducated mechanic than the educated one who was busy arguing with him. The educated one stated that, "You will have yourself to blame because I know the why, but he only knows the how to." To this, the customer responded, "I do not pay to know why. I pay to have something done, and so I will give my problem to the one who knows the how, even if he does not know the why." The argument went on, and some other customers came in, and they all mentioned how they preferred the uneducated mechanic who would solve their problem. Most of them were not at all satisfied with the so-called educated one who would like to give long lectures on how the machine ran and why you must use some kind of oil and the high-octane fuel and come in for a diagnostic review and what have you. But most times cannot solve even the simplest problems. They just wanted solutions and not a course in mechanics. The world is filled with many that are authorities in their own right on many fields of study, and yet it is more difficult today to find one to give a solution to any problem than it was in the past when few claimed authority. We acquire knowledge and yet lack practical or expertise. We are glorified in the sight of men, but ashamed in meeting the actual needs of life. Many today are experts in the scriptures, authorities in their own right, but this was the call. So, love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and strength. Memorize his laws and tell them to your children over and over again. Talk about them all the time, whether you are at home or walking along the road or going to bed at night or getting up in the morning. Write down copies and tie them to your wrists and foreheads to help you obey them. Write these laws on the door frames of your homes and on your town gates. Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 5 to 9. What was most important was not the committing of scriptures to memory, but the meditation on God's commands that we may obey them always. What we know is not what matters, but how we live in obedience to what we know. How terrible it will be for you, scribes and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You give 1/10 of your mint, dill, and cumin, but have neglected the more important matters of the law: justice, mercy, and faithfulness. These are the things you should have practiced without neglecting the others. You blind guides, you filter out a gnat, yet swallow a camel. How terrible it will be for you, scribes and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You clean the outside of the cup and the plate, but on the inside, they are full of greed and self-indulgence. You blind Pharisees, first clean the inside of the cup, so that its outside may also be clean. How terrible it will be for you, scribes and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You are like whitewashed tombs that look beautiful on the outside, but inside are full of dead people's bones and every kind of impurity. In the same way, on the outside, you look righteous to people, but inside, you are full of hypocrisy and lawlessness. Matthew chapter 23, verse 23 to 28. Stay blessed, trust and obey, for there is no other way. Okay.